Okay, today we're going to talk about the Monaco Legend Auction that happened last week. There were a lot of notable watches involved, including the one-of-one Yachtmaster, the Nautilus from Goldberger, a crazy sea dweller, a military Tudor that went for $30K. But that's not going to be the focus of what we're doing today. Today we're going to go through the top 10 biggest steals from the auction in no particular order. The watches that I thought would go for way more based on their underlying value. Now, this is not financial advice, but without further ado, let's get into the watches. Okay, so the first one we have here is the 1984 Steel Royal Oak with day, date, and moon phase. It's got this white enamel dial, super rare configuration, sweet watch for only $38,000. For something this rare, I would expect it to go for much higher, seeing that most Royal Oaks without any complications would go for way more. Okay, next we have this Nautilus 3710 1A. Hard to say you're getting a lot of value with a Nautilus. You're getting a steal on a Nautilus, and fair enough, but even with the market going down for this watch, $70K for the first Nautilus with a complication other than a date window. And when you look at the other steel Nautilus from this auction, I think this is a pretty sick value. I think they got away with one here. Okay, with all the hype from the About Effing Time and all the watch nerds around us about the return of the Ingenieur from IWC, I was pretty surprised that this didn't fetch more in the auction. And then you combine that with all the F1 hype from Drive to Survive, and you look at this Ingenieur that's a Mercedes-AMG collaboration. I thought this would get at least to 5 figures, but $5,700 looks like a pretty good value, even though to my eye it's hideous. I think you have a lot of interesting things going on here. Okay, I think we just lost our minds on this one. We got a 1989 Patek Philippe Jump Hour 150th anniversary. Complete set with engraved anniversary marker on the case back. Only 450 of these ever made in the pink gold examples. Beautiful watch. No idea how it went for this low. Next we have this AP perpetual calendar in white gold with the pink dial. $73,000. I think a lot of people are gonna argue that that sounds about right, or like kind of on the nose. To me, you're getting a perpetual calendar in a pretty rare example, only 32 of these ever made in the white gold. I think people need to wake up to AP outside of the Royal Oak, and you're getting a perpetual calendar from a Holy Trinity brand. So I think it could have gone for way, way more. But one we have to agree on is this Jump Hour minute repeater from AP. It's honestly outrageous to see this go for under $60,000. Don't even look at the watch, just close your eyes and say, I'll give you an AP minute repeater for $60,000. You would take it in a heartbeat, and I think to boot, it's a beautiful watch on top of that. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to keep your eyes closed and keep pretending you're a big time watch collector. I'm offering you a 1 of 100 platinum Cartier for $40,000. I think you would nod your head to that one as well. I think we need to show a little bit more respect to Cartier. I really like what they're doing. I mean, this is a 2021 model. It's in mint condition. And you see the hype around the new exclusive Platinum Normals that came out. I'm surprised that this didn't get a similar reaction. And I think whoever bought this one is very happy with themselves right now. Okay, keeping it with Cartier, you might not like the look of this watch, I might not like the look of this watch, but when you have Cartier crashes selling for millions of dollars, it's hard to justify this big a drop off for this piece at $72,000. You might not like pink gold, you might not like it diamond encrusted, but a crash is a crash. Great value here. Interesting watch here from Omega. This Louis Brandt watch is pretty amazing given what we're used to from the brand's bread and butter watches. Beautifully decorated gold watch with the rotating inner dial. I mean, this decoration is insane. Limited piece to honor Omega's founder. Pretty sweet for less than $10,000. I like this one. Okay, probably one no one's going to agree with here, but I love this Calatrava. It's got this Gilbert Albert style that I think is really cool. I could see a big time collector like Roni being all over this one. It's just over 10,000, which was above the estimates, but I think you're getting a lot of bang for your buck here, and I think this one's only going to get better with age. So those are the picks for the biggest steals from the Monaco Legend Auction. A crazy, crazy event for sure. We haven't even gotten into some of the headliners. But let us know if you agree or disagree and what you think is a good value in a watch.